Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 5. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
On 4th down, it's hammer time. The Scottish hammer. Jamie Gillen on to kick. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback. So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Paulson Adebo on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22
that
yards.
Pass play good for 22. First down, KC.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Mahomes pass.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up 4th down.
Covered by Christian
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
On the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Good. Makes the score Giants 7, Chiefs 3.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
A 9-yard gain.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. A carry here for Tracy. And despite a nice juke, they're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Wilson.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Makes the score Giants 14, Chiefs 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 22
Can't ask for
yards.
much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown.
Mahomes pass.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's
Second
trying to
and
push this
6
ball initially
at the
downfield,
38-yard
but
line.
with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again.
Mahomes
And they'll whistle him down,
complete
but
to number
not before he
5,
picks up a
Marquise
first down
Brown.
after a gain
An
of
8-yard
7.
pickup. And
One of the
first
easiest
down,
ways to negate
Chiefs.
these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Deontay Banks on the cover.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
Mahomes pass.
Now they are in
Complete to
business
number 1,
inside the
Xavier
15-yard
Worthy.
line.
It's a gain
Remember,
of
he had the
17
touchdown
yards.
catch the last time
First
they had the
down,
football.
Chiefs.
Here, he's got a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Pacheco, the ball carrier.
Penetration is the key to
Taken
run
down back
defense.
at the
Stop the
15-yard
running back
line.
before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Mahomes. We'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough,
Complete to
but now a
number 10,
much more
Isaiah
advantageous spot.
Pacheco. It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll fight
Quarterback
forward.
sneak.
Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got
First
what he
and goal,
needed.
Kansas City.
It is 1st and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up
Brought down
short.
just shy of the goal line.
The integrity
No
of the
gain on the
defense,
play.
Mike, is based on
Leads to
every
2nd
defender
and goal.
holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win.
And he will drive his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Patrick
Kansas City.
Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Now Russ. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. A throw on the move is caught. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Giants.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. You can sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was no...
And he'll take this one in. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Giants 21, Chiefs 17.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Short throw caught by the tight end Gray. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7 and a first down, Chiefs.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. A throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 21-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Right back to the air from Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
At the 24-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
First down, Kansas City.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Mahomes now to throw again. Forced out wide.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Tracy now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds his receiver, Olszewski. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun here. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
The 20-yard line.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
This one caught at the 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
The throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Giants are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
27.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Isaiah Pacheco.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down, Chiefs.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Kansas City.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. A handoff to Pacheco. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
First down, Kansas City.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at the
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
On third down, Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tracy, the ball carrier, tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Returnable for Remigio. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 47-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Play action here. Mahomes under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Raheem Nunez-Roches in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Third down and 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelsey. It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, here's Tracy. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
In motion, it's Robinson. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump ball.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Giants first down.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Play action. It's Wilson. A short one there to Bellinger. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Now he takes off. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Jaden Hicks on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Offside, defense.
Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Remigio now on the return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The tackle made by Dexter
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He's still on his feet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It covers 63 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course, a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll step up and run.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now it's Wilson. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
That's good for a Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
A carry here for Tracy. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Wilson. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and a yard. Slayton is the man in motion. On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On second down, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
By Chris Jones.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 11 brings up third and inches.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 45-yard line.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To a knee goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.